In this video, we have the SH Figuarts Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Spider-Punk. I got mine from Ami. Price was, I don't even know because it was in yen. Way cheaper than what it's being listed for in the States. I'm super excited to have this in my collection. You don't even understand, bro. Like, when I saw that movie and this guy popped up and he was just doing the most random shit, but it was cool as hell. Bro, that let me know right there that that was the character I needed to like. Taking a look at the sculpt and paintwork on this guy, they absolutely killed it. SHF usually does a pretty good job with this type of stuff. There's details on here that I didn't even notice before, especially coming from the Marvel Legend. They did pretty good on that one, but they didn't get all the details. Like the guitar, for example. The guitar on this guy has so much detail, so much paintwork. It's phenomenal. It just looks like he bashes and uses this thing all the time. It even has stickers up here at the top. The back's even painted red with the black stuff. The only thing I wish is that this thing was a little bit more dirty, a little bit more beat up. In the comics, he uses this thing as a weapon. Like, he hits people with it, and he uses it like super loud sonic type of attacks and stuff like that. It's pretty fun. Even on the pants here, there's detail that I didn't even like know was there. You got the Rise Up fist, the Black Widow, the Good Trouble thing right there. It looks like a snake or an S right there. The plaid pattern looks pretty good too. He looks like a punk rocker. This is how punk rockers dress most times. Boots look really nice, painted really nice. Do have a small issue on mine I'll talk about when we get to that section of the video. SH Figuarts, I want to say this has to be a first. I can't think of many like super lanky figures they have. So I think they did the best with what they had. The shoulder is like that. It has like a hidden bicep swivel, but you also get one here. So they didn't really need both. I think they could have just made the shoulder like a big ball peg like they normally do. Not on the design team, and they did what they thought was right. So you got two bicep swivels pretty much. Torso is a little limited, and I can see why. It's mainly because it's so lanky, so there's no way to really make it move forward more, if that makes sense. But you still get a lot of nice range out of it, regardless of that. The knees don't go back as far as I would like them to, but I understand, again, why they don't, because I think if they made the knees swoop all the way back, you would get a really ugly knee. A lot of choices they made was just to preserve the way the figure looks. I'm not mad at them at all for what they did. You even have soft spikes on the top, so you don't have to worry about breaking those, and they will just go back in place. You see me moving them, and they're just flowing right back in place. That's a really nice touch. These are also soft. There's no really pokey, pointy things on here. Major plus. For the ankles, the issue I have is you see this piece right here. This is meant to like cover the ball joint, I guess. So when you move the ankle, that's supposed to tuck in. On this side, this one doesn't move in. I'm pretty sure all I got to do is heat this up and take it apart, and that'll fix it. But you see it moves down. There's a little bit of move in there. It just won't move. It won't let me push the ankle all the way up. That's the only issue I have. For articulation, you will get a double ball peg on the upper neck and the lower neck, so you get really expressive with it. I love the expressiveness you can get out of the neck. That's really cool to me. Shoulders, I showed a little bit earlier, but they will go up that far. You do get a 360, but it won't like be straight up because of the jacket. You get a bicep swivel. You get two bicep swivels. You get one up there and you get one down here, so you get double the action. Two for the price of one, pretty much. Double joint elbow will fold in that far. You get a telescopic up and down left and right joint at the wrist. The torso, you will get a little bit of swivel at the top. You get a little at the bottom. Here's both of them put together. He will lean forward. I mean, not move the legs. He'll lean forward about that far. That's maxed out. I think if you push it any further, it'll pop apart. He'll lean back that far. The hips are drop down. Just a little drop down, a little subtle drop down. They move up that far, back that far. You do get a thigh swivel. Mine is really tight. You see, I'll pop the hip off every time. You get a little bit of hip rotation, but it pops out. So be careful. Don't break your fig. Double joint knee goes back that far. No boot swivel, but you get my favorite, which is the ankle swivel. That looks so much better. Even though this breaks the sculpt, they probably could have just put a boot swivel in here, to be honest. You do lose the shoelaces like that, but that's not too bad. Like, it's not like the worst thing in the world. That, I'd rather have this than a cut in the middle of this and cut the whole boot up. That's weird. Ankles go up that far, back that far. You do get an ankle pivot, and you get a toe joint. Also does have a butterfly joint. I neglected to mention that. He has a butterfly joint in there, so you can get his arms kind of across. Not hardly across, but you can get them shifted forward. For the sake of speed and efficiency, I'm not going to put all these hands on the figure because I don't want to keep y'all here no longer than I have to. Really like this guitar. Only thing is this strap comes off really easy. I noticed this. This looks like the same strap that came with Trunks. I know it's not, but it looks like it is. And he also comes with the gauntlet too. One of my favorite things he comes with is the unmasked Hobie head. I like this so much. That's fire. Marvel Legends didn't give us one, so it's good that SHF did. The moment you've all been waiting for. Here is SHF next to Marvel Legends, and Marvel Legends is just a little bit more lanky. I think Marvel Legends captured it really well. Mine is customized a little bit. I did take the pinstripes off the legs. I also painted the silver on the eyelets of the boots and the bottom of the boots black. That's not normally on the figure. Oh, I also gave his guitar another strap because that blue strap just wasn't cutting it for me. And this one, he can like swing it around and hold it how it's supposed to be. The other one was just stuck in a pose. Here he is next to some Marvel Legends. Here he is next to some Mafex. Here he is next to SHF Miles. I don't have Gwen, so just imagine she's over there. This is dope. I like this. So if you have this collection going, it's going to be sick. I know Sentinel announced one, and I'm patiently waiting on that. I cannot wait. Maybe they'll do the rest of them. It's pretty funny how they announced him first and not Miles, but I'll take it. And every time I see them together, it just reminds me of when he was like...
Is he bleeding from his armpits?
It goes without saying that I really like this figure. This is probably one of my favorite poses to put him in. It just looks like he's having a blast, rocking out. I just read the comic. It's called Battle of the Band. And it's just pretty much about like events after Spider-Verse. He's going around America trying to figure out why Norman Osborn is like reactivated, because... before the Spider-Verse, the comic, not the movie, before the Spider-Verse comic situation, he killed Norman Osborn. He like knocked his head off. So he's just going around town looking for why that's going on. And it's a really fun comic. I just finished it, and I absolutely love all the looks in that book. If you have a chance, I say check out that comic. Comment, subscribe, watch one of these other videos on the screen, and I'm out.